What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Madden 23, almost a 24 stream. And finally, I've been labbing my defense because my defense has been terrible, costing me games every single time. So, we're going to get better every single day. Enough talking. Let's get to the action. I hate playing the Cowboys. I don't know what it is. My weakness is the Cowboys, I think. Don't know why.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Denver Broncos and the Dallas Cowboys. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. Wow. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And this a very, very short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll start out here with the option left. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on second down. Prescott. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Taken in at the 22. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. So first and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 25-yard line. To throw is Wilson. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Nice little nifty play for them there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. A first carry now for Chase Edmonds. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the 44, Wilson, man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Really?
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Touch 50, touch 50. 36 power.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
That was a good play.
Touchdown, Cowboys! I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour. Montrell Washington on the return from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll send the tight end in motion left. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Now Wilson on 1st down. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down. Now it's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
14.
Again, Wilson. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Good job right there. Good job right there. All go special.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Williams will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Whoa.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
So try to do, what do you call it?
Now Prescott on 4th down.
Oh
He's going to
my
have his
God.
running back. It's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
You guys saw that?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
I'm utterly shocked now.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Okay, by a streak.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
From the 30 on second down, Wilson. They're
Yeah,
looking
pass
for
interference.
Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Barr. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
0-0. Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Alert, 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 alert. Alert.
From the shotgun, Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the tight end goes in motion left. On first down, Wilson. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This is caught.
Wow.
Touchdown.
What a throw.
Russ able to connect with Cortland Sutton there. And the Broncos have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. CD, for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment and you have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Let's go to bounce. Come on now.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Prescott to throw it. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Final play of the half, Prescott. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. They find some open field here.
Oh my
One
God.
down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Washington now brings this out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense? Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
On third down, Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
You can't outrun my
and
guys.
his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Fourth down, here's Wilson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. To throw again is Wilson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. He'll get this underneath to Edmonds. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Wilson. Got a man. It's Judy, complete. He's got room at the 30. Down the right sideline. And all the way home for a Broncos score. For Jerry Jeudy, this is why he was a first-round pick back in 2020. The route running, the hands are great, but the speed, that sets him apart.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
And the next-gen stats show us the tale of how much yardage he was able to tack on after the catch.
Going out of bounds.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Prescott. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Randy Gregory picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really...
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
After the interception, here's Wilson. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This is caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Wilson gonna throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
My safety can't play the guy.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallo. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Kill.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
Wow.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott able to connect with Dalton Schultz. And the Cowboys are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. The quarterback will keep it himself. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Washington now brings this out. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
95.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That was a good play, an incompletion that feels like a disappointment. The ball was tipped in the air, a chance for an interception, and you can just feel the home crowd coming together thinking, this is the big play we've been looking for. And when it falls to the ground, a little bit of disappointment, even though it was a good play. From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They should be open.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
To the air again, Prescott. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, Prescott. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by...
Let's give to him. Let's use the team I haven't used in a long time. The Cardinals.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Arizona Cardinals and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. Not something you expect to see from the opening kickoff, that's for sure, and they will start.
Do my lineup because I don't know who's on what.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
Trying to get somebody over there.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Throwing now is Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Bills passing game getting him down the field. They've got another first down. Here's Allen to throw it. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. Cook. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And he's got it.
That's a good play.
And he's brought down. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first.
And Cook will get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And some room to roam now. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. First down, Murray. And this one's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Murray going to hold on to it once more. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. To throw, it's Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Green. Ball.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. To throw again on second down. Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Throwing now is Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Throwing again, Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards. What a luxury to have a tight end that can run a post route like that.
It's a luxury for the offense. It's an extreme luxury for the quarterback. Always has a great outlet and usually able to come up with a nice play down the middle of the field.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. He will push his way down to about the 14. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Allen off the play fake. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Allen off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Murray now to throw. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
That's one. 2-2.
Murray now on first down. This is taken in by McBride. And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now down at the 20-yard line.
Omaha, 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 Omaha. Hey.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Try to get it to Anderson.
Oh, this is so funny, dude.
And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Tackle made there by Buda Baker. A final shot before half for Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Crazy happens.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Murray now. Throw left side complete. That's McBride. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. On the move, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. This will be caught by Brown. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Murray. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And that has to be a little bit discouraging, because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach, because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover. So after the INT, it's Allen. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. So maybe the defense will have to kickstart the offense here. The first points of the game comes from that defensive unit.
Yeah, sometimes you get together and you say, hey, maybe it's on us today. We have to go out and force the issue and make a play and get everyone else going.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but...
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A throw over the middle taken in. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And this is incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Look at that clock.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Buffalo. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Again, they'll throw with Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there.
3 times.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now Murray's got to have this one. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Robbie Anderson. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. To throw, it's Allen. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Hopkins, the man in motion right. Back to throw, Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Murray to throw. This is Anderson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. To throw is Murray. He's got Connor. And some room to maneuver. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now Murray again. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. So here's a big play for the Cardinals as they'll go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
My fault. Couldn't have scored in red zone. I was there 3 times. I couldn't do nothing with it.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Back to the ground. This time Cook. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a first down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team, and keep the clock moving.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was a game where they got out to a pretty good size lead.
348 yards.
Hang on for
Not bad passing, but still do better. It's a good team to use. Let's use Colts. Yeah, I'm using Colts, guys. Let's use Colts. Funny enough, you guys don't know, but Colts got, look at Stephon Gilmore. Look at that speed they got. And the cross, I like that dude. Flowers. Okay, use the Colts. Colts have a really good playbook. Really good playbook.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
13.
Oh my God, I was
down
hiking
to
it.
0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Oh, nice. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, Silver.
In motion, the tight end.
Zebra. Get out. Curl.
Now Foles.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley Cox.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Easy, easy. Here we go.
Here's Foles. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Zebra, zebra, zebra. 1-1. 1-1. Go with 5-3. Go with 5-3.
Foles. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Ready, 280. 39. Hey, Rick Lance, Rick Lance, Rick Lance. Hey, 59, ready.
4th down. Here's Ryan. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley Cox, complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Hey, check, check. Hey, Rick Lance, Rick Lance, Rick Lance.
Ryan will throw again. And that is
Come on,
incomplete.
there's no under pressure.
Those throwing windows get a
There
lot
is
tighter
no
near the
pressure.
end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an
Hey, he's open.
interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
There's
Another
no
throw on
pressure at all.
2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Come on.
Ready, go back.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready. Check, check. Check, check. Hey, Sal.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Hey, bye-bye.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. He
you go.
finds Pierce. It's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mo Alley Cox. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
$1. Oh no, single back.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Watch tight end. Sorry to them.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. They'll run for the first time with Jerick McKinnon. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes.
Looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Four yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and
What I'll do is I'll bait him a little bit.
An invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd
Go
down.
drag routes, we get open, cover 4.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
Watch the drag.
Mahomes going to throw. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
2nd down and goal. Mahomes. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
Drags. I know drags me open.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Fumble.
He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Going for it with McKinnon. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Jerick McKinnon
He was running.
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points. 6 points.
Extra point by Butker is on target,
and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Come on, Matt Ryan.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
51. On third down, Ryan. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
59, ready. Hey, 59, ready.
They're going on fourth down. It's Ryan. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Yellow.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Hey, Ripley.
Here we go on fourth down. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco.
I don't get why that
taking
inside
it
zone
in
is
from 11 yards out. And the Chiefs have moved out in front. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The more smash like button, the more better plays I get.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Ryan. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
20.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On first down, Ryan. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
It's Joshua.
Come on, Matt Ryan, to do this. Wide open. Just watch the replay.
Possession of the football. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 46 yards.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. That's going to be caught by Allie Cox.
Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Flushed out right.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
We don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
On 2nd and 10, Ryan.
Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Colts are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
To throw for it is Ryan. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It got his man complete.
Thank God. I did
and
cover
they got
3.
this down to about the 12-yard line.
Register.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now on 2nd and 13, Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
Attack, attack! Attack!
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Being chased out left. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
First and 10, Taylor now.
It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Colts are back within a couple of the lead.
Foles will look to throw. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And some space here. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
A give for Taylor running right side.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Running left, Taylor.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Colts have come back to make it a 2-point game.
And Charles, the second time today that he has hit pay dirt.
And once you score the first one, there is that natural tendency, and there's also that eagerness to get back there again. Oh, he smells it. This guy smelled the end zone, and twice he's gotten there.
And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Yannick Ngakoue. Just as hard to say his name as he is to block. He's there in on the stop that time.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. He finds McKinnon, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Didn't get him.
Well, he's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, 57, 57.
Here again is McKinnon. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Hey, Ripley, Ripley.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it.
Oh my.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Mahomes now on first down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes under pressure again, and down he goes again. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. He'll drop to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
13.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's
Wow.
taken down.
I'm out of field goal range.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Ready. Hey, express. Hey, south. Got it.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Check. 21.
Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. And he's got Pierce. And he'll get this one down near the 20, just shy of the 20. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. They'll try the left side with Taylor. 125 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
They'll look to run with Taylor.
A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Charles, what a big drive late in the fourth quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the fourth quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 5.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
As this offense takes the field again, CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if... Oh, and a huge mistake late. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Colts are going to take...
All right. Use the Texans now. Hold on before I use Texans. Let me see the lineup. Let's go to Texans. Oh no, I shouldn't use them because they're trash. Put tight end over there instead. Got Cooks. Dorsett. Collins, Nico. Lamar Rogers, yeah. Tight end, OJ, Jordan, yeah. Left end, there's Jerry Hughes. Take him. Speed. Put him second guy. Right left end, Jerry Hughes. No. Right end. Like Cashman there. Okay. Going with the Denver playbook and Kansas City. And we are currently 2-0. The last game, I was down and out. Came back, won the game. Oh, Raiders, okay.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
You're mine.
Now a play fake. Carr rolling to his right. He's got a man complete.
Good
And
read.
he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
What now?
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Carr, quick throw. It's complete. Touchdown, Raiders. A pair of teammates at Fresno State connecting there. Derek Carr to Devontae Adams. And the Raiders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm just learning how to spell analytics, and I need to get that down because it's going to be a huge part of the NFL game going forward. I think that was the call there, trying to go for 2 after that touchdown.
Yeah, opening drive, you not only do you get the 6, but fully seize momentum with the 8, and unfortunately they couldn't do it.
I think they were trying to gain that huge advantage, not just on the scoreboard, but mentally. I just wonder if that
back down the numbers. There he goes.
Go.
The 30, 10, 5, touchdown.
Yeah.
From end zone to end zone, it's a 106-yard return. And the Texans are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs.
That's wrong.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
6-18. Hey, Raiders 2.
On 2nd and 7, Carr firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Monday, down. 29.
throw for it on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Jacobs. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Jalen Petrie coming up to bring him down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Carr. And that will be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
637, 734, 93, 93.
Carr going to go on 4th down. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this Texans defense stands tall. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Hustling through to break that play up, Max Crosby.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Mills now. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Mills. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now that brings brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Mills to throw for it on 4th.
And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Jacobs going to try the middle, and he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Now Carr. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll go for it. It's Carr.
I'm about to say, man.
Incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. If they've stopped them 2 out of 3 times, usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through.
Oh, David Mills, that was wide open.
A loss resulted.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Looking to throw is Mills.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
A great return there of 22 yards.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. You don't see that too often, Charles. He punted that away and then hustled up to make the stop as well.
Yeah, because oftentimes they serve as their own safety after punting it. You want to be the last guy, but he decided to get involved in the action, didn't he? And what a spark that's got to provide for the rest of his team when they see their punter out there making a nice hit.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
You're mine.
Play action. Now it's Carr. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
694.
Adams, the man in motion right. Play action. It's Carr. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
You guys saw that, right?
Devontae Adams in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down.
That was really just throwing and
We
praying
step
up.
aside.
Well,
This is the
God answered
NFL
first.
on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. From his end zone, here's Tremon Smith. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Mills.
That's caught by Howard. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40.
A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Cooks will come in motion right.
First down, Mills.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Mills to the air again.
He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Dorsett, the man in motion. On 2nd and goal, Mills. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Fourth down, Mills. The pass finds Mechie in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
On play action, now Carr. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body.
And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The first carry now for Rex Burkhead.
He'll take it inside the 25.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A second down run for Burkhead. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
On third down, here's Mills.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Brandon Cooks on the touchdown toss from Davis Mills.
Boom.
And the Texans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
Oh, no. What a start. Don't do it now.
3 quarters have come and gone.
What now?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. In just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
White Monday.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
72 yards on the ground here for Jacobs, and this is a first down.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
The Raiders on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Jacobs. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
93.
Now Carr, gotta have this one. They'll roll him out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Wow.
So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. And now the Raiders will face an important 2-point conversion attempt here.
Express.
In motion left goes a tight end. Carr will look to throw. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
A run there on 1st down, and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Mills. Buying time to his left. Dorsett's got him. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Dorsett, the man in motion. Out of the shotgun, a give to Burkhead. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. 3 yards remain for second down. Dorsett, the man in motion. From the 44, Mills.
Come on, Dave
And
Mills.
his
Come
throw
on,
here
David
is
Mills.
incomplete.
Don't do this.
I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Dorsett, the man in motion. Mills looking to throw it. And they're going to get this to
Good
the
catch.
5-yard line. Partner,
Good
they're
catch.
clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Burkhead going to run straight ahead here. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard
How much
line.
yards do I need?
Award that tackle for loss to the linebacker, Denzel Perryman.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts
Okay.
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On second down, here's Pierce. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped
push me
before he can
further
even
and
get
further from my
started.
field goal range.
Now a second timeout
58
called for
yards.
by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So third down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. Dorsett, the man in motion. Here's Mills. That's complete. It's Collins.
Good.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Throwing his car.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 42. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Carr. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Carr to throw.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. A desperation heave for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
It's 9 yards too late now. Should have kept going for short ones. Oh, it's my ball.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
I was near it.
And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll indeed take a knee.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody.
And guys, that's the end of the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Again, playbook, Denver playbook, Kansas City defense. God bless. Peace.